Why is it that music always ends just as I'm about to start speaking? It's almost like it's planned. Good evening. Yes, we are back. Well, it might be morning or afternoon if you're watching this on YouTube. Anyway, we're back again in the Train Sim World 6. Back again to do some more of the train type things. Back again on the Dovetail's the company. You know what I mean? Where is it? Cardiff. Back again on the Cardiff line for the Transport for Wales Class 142 DLC, where we won't be in a Class 142 because we did that last time. This time I'm going to do the 150 and the 153. Okay, happy with that? Fine. There'll be links in the doobly-doo below for those watching on YouTube to where you can get the game/route/DLC. There'll be a link down there to a Twitch page where you can watch live on Twitch, because apparently this is, and a link down there to the Discord server as well. Good evening to Trenty and Tigery. Oh, now the music starts again. And to Nigel. Hi. So yes, last time we did some 142 runs around that there Cardiff. This time we're going to do the 150 and 153 runs. And last time we ended up in Cogan. So guess where we're starting? Cogan. Just in case. So yeah, so we get the 142. We get some runs in the 150 and the 153. We will do a 153, but we're starting with the the 150. That's the one. And we're going to do the. He's starting from Bergen. No, Cogan. Not quite Bergen. So Cogan to Heath High Level, or Keith High Level, is what we're going to start with. The date is today, which is probably about a month before this goes on YouTube. Let's click on the go thing then. Good evening to Sim. Does 40 mean you're sad? I think it was. What was the point that tipped you off? Right. Shove that in. That's a lot. I'd say get a life, but a bit late for that, isn't it? Okay. Headlights on the. We'll go left. Tail lights are on. This is my life. I am your life. Ah. Nope, not saying anything. Right, unlock doors. That's smoky. So yeah, last time we ended up on the other side of the track. This time, thank you. Unreal. Can you stop? Camera collisions. Unreal. It's not really a Transport for Wales livery, is it? It's got a non-livery. But okay. Right. Lock doors. We'll do that then. Are we two handles? Yes, we are two handles. I can never remember. It's complicated. Right. Stop at Grangetown. And off we go. Right. So we'll do this run up to Keith High Level. Then something we don't do that often is we'll do an early morning run. So we'll do one just as it's getting light. We'll do a night run, because not very often I do runs at night. And then we'll put a bit of snow on and see what it looks like in the snow, which, spoiler alert, I already know. You'd have to wait to see that video. Right. Snow is falling all around me. Children playing, having fun. No, not Christmas songs. It's still November. Oh, what have I done there? Oh, I've turned track IR on. That one. Don't turn track IR on when you're not supposed to be turning track IR on. Now I'm going too slow. Hang on, I've got to pull my knob back. There we go. Don't you start 1 week, no, 6 days until the December. People at work today trying to convince me to put my Christmas decorations up. They didn't succeed. Right, so we should still see 142s running around. Well, not running around, obviously they haven't got legs. Wheeling around. Rolling around. Is probably what they do. Rolling. Miserable. I've got no reason to put decorations up. It's just going to be me. Why? There's no point in putting decorations up. Yeah, it's definitely missing a bit of a livery, isn't it? It's like, it's not Transport for Wales. I'm guessing there's going to be an update at some point. Hopefully. Putting a livery on there. We're making our way downhill towards Grangetown. Hi, Michael. It was a Reaver. Arriba. Andale. That's what carpet fitters use a lot of. I thought it was funny. Right. Braking. Slowlying. More slowlying. Oh, hang on. We got a thing. No! We got no announcement. Oh, that's gutting. How are people supposed to know? Hi, Daz. How are people supposed to know what stop they're at? So no. Well, I'll go to the foot of my stairs. The door's going to open? Yes, they are. Let's say hi, Daz. Hi, Daz. I have to read the signs. I saw the sign. It's train. That is Ann Pacer. Right, lock doors. I kind of missed the announcements. Hang on, how is a Pacer better than something? How is a Pacer better improved over the this one from 150? Because that's got announce immense. That's because it is. Nice girl, Ann Pacer. She is. Bing. Right, into Cardiff Central. The next station stop will be Cardiff Central. Bing bong. She's going round to mine for Christmas. She can bring her own sprouts. This isn't Heidi High Campers. Relation to Anne Sprinter. Yeah, sisters. Different surname. It's complicated. They were conceived in an engine shed. Apparently the father was a little blue tank engine. He's a randy little bugger. Right. There is a red down here. Chat with the folk. Can't talk about his funnel. Right, is it going to hold me outside Cardiff? It's been a while since someone's done that. No, that's beeping at me. Stop beeping at me. Oh, we got green now. Is this going for the full 18 plus? There's been nothing 18 plus about the stream so far. That is the Millennium Stadium. It's a really inconvenient place to build, isn't it? Right in the centre of Cardiff. I think all the flats they could probably build there instead. Oh, hang on, that's the braking's happening. How many red lights did I pass last night? None, and people were mildly disappointed. So it'll be Cardiff Central, Cardiff Queen Street, and Heath High Level, isn't it lovely? And then we'll see what there is from here. We might end up in a pacer. I just want to do a couple of 150 runs. So it might be that we'll get to Keith High Level, and anything coming back south again is going to be an pacer. We don't like professional Steve. I don't like professional Steve. It's a Principality Stadium. It's a Millennium Stadium. Right, there's a red. And you can tell that by the way that it's red. It's a Principality Stadium, it is. There's just no end to my talents, is there? I'm very underappreciated. Right, doors are unlocking. Maybe. Press a button. Hang on. Try that again. There you go. Still won't be the time I went northern. It happens. There's no... We can't go northern because we could be a northerner on holiday in Cardiff. Oh, there's a pacer over there. Multiple pacers over there. Hang on, we got an IET in. Right. Let's go over there. Oh no, it's not. It's 166. Oh, it is an IET. I was right. I wasn't as stupid as Pat looks. Yeah. So we got IET, which just come in from London, and we got a 166, and we got an IET about to go out, I think. Is look intelligent. That sums it up, really, doesn't it? Right, we got a minute. You know what we got to do then? You didn't see anything. I'm not saying a word to that. Well, I would go baldy hunting, but we seem to be... Thank you. We seem to be very lacking in passengers. It's a little bit concerning. 170 coming in. It was bloody busy here, isn't it? Here, bloody busy. Here in Cardiff, isn't it? Oi! That's not called for. Professional, as I told Nigel today on YouTube comments. Right. Cardiff Queen Street is next. Right, off to Keith High Level. So again, this is the whole layering thing, isn't it? The more stuff you've got installed, the more stuff you'll see. So you've got IET going out there, off to London. I wonder if one day we'll be able to do that. Come out from Cardiff, go through the Severn Tunnel. Another IET in there, 166 in there. We just had a 170 come in. We've got Pacers in. It's all going on. Well, that wouldn't be me then, would it, Michael? up the hill. Without hopefully slowing down too much. Bing! Oh, another pacer going round. Almost wonder if this would get busy enough to warrant... I don't think it will. I don't think any station would get busy enough to warrant a virtual rail cam. One day we'll find one. I was hoping one of the American ones would. But there's nothing as busy as Clapham. Can you imagine if we do end up getting the London Overground into Clapham in this? Like, holy crap, that would be busy. I've been through Clapham quite a few times. Never actually stood on the platform at Clapham to know how busy it actually gets. Well, actually, no. When I came back from Brussels last time, we got on at Clapham, but that was like late at night. Do they clap ham? They do clap ham. I reckon I could do this in real life. Yeah. I'm not that stupid. Hey, I'm toying with installing MSFS. See me fly a plane. That might happen over Christmas. Think of the delay repay claims. Hey, was I late last night? Was I more than 15 minutes late? It's been a long time since that's happened. I'm actually early, look. Right, so now it's a run all the way up to Heath High level. Then we'll see what we can get back to here. You can only fly the 172. No, I've flown jets. I can start the 737 and set up the computery thing. You've got these low opinions of me, haven't you? I don't deserve this. Oh, stop at Cathays this time. Can you do that all unassisted? I used to be able to with the Zebo. I used to be able to set up the computer with the Zebo, do my flight plan, input all the information, weights and all that stuff, and fuel calculations, waypoints and your arrival and departure. Hi, Emilu. This means I got to prove you. Well, it's easier now in MSFS though, isn't it? Because it does all that for you. In X-Plane, you had to do it yourself, and that Zebo in X-Plane was just stunning. Right. Anyway, Cathays is. Oh, hang on, we're not going straight round. Where we go? Hang on a minute. Oh, is it an on and off type thing to Cathays? Or are we going the long way round to Heath High level? I'm confused. How's it going? Me and my professionalism is going perfectly. Is it? Oh, I like a bit of Timmy's. Timmy! I'm the driver, I should know. I'm just following the signals. A bit like you trying to get out of a car park. You just follow the nav. I need to have a Timmy's. I might have to go to Tim. My thing is, it's so far out, isn't it? I could go to Timmy's for breakfast when we go to London. But it's too flipping far out to get to. The breakfast's okay. I'm not a fan of the burgers. I do like the coffee. Right, we'll shortly be arriving at Cathays, we will. Anybody getting off here, then get off. Why would anyone want to go to Milton Keynes? Braking. Again, why would anyone want to go to Northampton? Yeah, there's definitely something wrong with the liveries in this, isn't it? Again, I think there's, when the Steam version releases, which should be by now, there's probably going to be an update to be disappointed. Is that like spending time with you, Tiger? Right, wait until 10:33. Well, I thought I'd dig one back at you because you keep digging at me. So, you know, there you go. Right back at you, sunshine. Can't see it on Steam yet. Unless there's been some sort of delay. Hang on, we're going the long way round then. We've got Landaf now. How are we going to get... I'm confuzzled. Poor Tiger. Don't feel sorry for him. Well, Heath High Level's here. Have I thought, hang on, it might be me. We're going to Radda. I thought this was the Heath High Level service. Tell you what, then we go to Radda. Instead... Instead... I was thinking, hang on a minute, why are we going round here after going to Queen Street? No, we're not. This service is for Radda, not for Keith High Level. We don't want to go and see Keith. Explains why there's no passengers. Yeah, the driver doesn't know where he's going. It's fine. We're now going to go and stop at Landaf then. That's all right, get Radda out the way. Then we can come back the other way from Radda. Oh, yeah, I was planned. It was definitely planned. Yeah, 100% planned. I was just making you think I didn't know what I was doing. And that's what it was. I only got this train because the driver said stopping at Keith High Level. Does it say we are going on the front of the train? Merthyr Tydfil. Keith won't feel offended now. He's not around to be offended, so it's fine. We don't care. Go Trago. Oh, I do like Trago Mills. I love the one in Falmouth. I wasn't allowed to go in when I went there this year. It wasn't time. You're going in there next week. You do that, I'll ban you. I was about to say, if you go further down and go out into the little jetty thing and have a pasty, then that's definitely ban worthy. But you won't have a pasty, will you? Well, then they do cheese and onion pasties. Oh, cheese and onion. There's train. Right, we're now approaching Landaf on our long way round to Keith High Level. Oh, cheese and onion. Oh, I like cheese and onion. Oh, grated cheese and grated onion. Oh, yes. Uh-oh. 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 Oh, it's fine. It's fine. Oh, look at that. See? I'm professional. Professional. See, you doubted me. There's nothing wrong with my driving. No, there are passengers now. We'll call that lucky. I'm skillful. Cheesy mash, cheesy beans, and cheese and onion pasty. That's a lot of cheese. Even I couldn't do cheesy mash and cheesy beans. Cheesy mash, yes. Cheesy beans separately, yes. Here we go. Radar. Right, Radar's next. And then we'll see if we can come back the other way from Radar, which may mean we get on a pacer. This was planned. Oh, there we got a red. It is no longer a red, it's now a yellow. Yellow! Call me mellow yellow. The next station stop is Radar. If you're getting off at Radar, then get off the train. If you're not getting off, then don't. This is a service for Merthyr Tydfil, it is. It's a Radar to steer a Welsh boat. It is. Grab the Radar and give it a good yank-you-do. Hang on, which one's the brake? That one. I got confused between the two levers then as to which one did the brake and which one did the throttly thing. We will shortly be arriving at Radar. Stop beeping at me. Can't you handle two? It's confusing. One's brake and one's throttle. You wait till you're here and you try it. Oh, that's okay. We'll go over there then. You don't need to stream that. Oh no, there's going to be a video recorded. Well, like the rest of my content. Right, unlocking the doors. The doors are unlocking. We're here at Radar. Hang on. Right, where are you going? Right. Let's wait for this to end. They think it's all over. It is now. Lock doors. Well, my plan is to do the same thing as we did when I had the three amigos here last time. Is get everyone to record a video. Right, where are you going? You're going to Treherbert. Is that somewhere where we want to go? Your red light's going that way, aren't you? So you're going the other way. So we don't want that one, because that's going the other way. We want one going south then, don't we? 10:53 to Barry Island. Well, that's going back the same way, isn't it? So there's nothing going south from here. The first one is going basically back the same route we just took. Okay, we'll have to go back to the menu then, won't we? That's good, because we can do an early morning one. Stream's coming up after this, by the way, while we're going back to the menu. Tomorrow night, here with a game I haven't done for a couple of years. Truck and Logistics Simulator. There's been some improvements to that, so doing that tomorrow night. Thursday night, we're back in Omsey doing some driving for the bus company. I've got no idea which route I will be doing, so I'll find out on Thursday. Friday night, some trucking in ETS2, looking at the new Nordic Horizons DLC. Saturday night here with something, probably something multiplayer, but I don't know what that is yet. And then Sunday lunchtime back on the farm. So plenty more to come for the rest of this week. Okay, so that was a 150. Let's jump in a 153. And can we do something early morning? Is there anything going from Radar? Oh, we could do the Radar to Corriton. Oh, but you want something a bit earlier though, don't we? Because we're at Radar. There you go, Radar to Corriton, 7:32. That should be dark. So early morning. Let's do that. Let's go back round to Corriton then. From Radda. In the 153. Hi, Stu. And Stu, thanks very much for the follow. No, you haven't followed. You've done that ages ago. I got confused. For the this is difficult. For the subscription, 37 of the month. Thank you very much indeed. Right. It's hard work doing this. There's a lot to do. Okay. Where do I lights? We'll go night. Okay, so we're 2 153s this time. Just around a year, it is. Oh God, it's Nico. What do you want? Yeah, you got... I've never worked out how to change that. Yeah, it doesn't like 5 of anything. So thank you for that, but it doesn't like 5 bits. The most you can put is 4. Right, let's go and see if we can do a... Ow. Baldy check. It's dark on here, isn't it? There's got to be 1, surely. I've seen 1. Look at Trent again. There's 1 there. Hello, Baldy. Oh, no, you're not. Oh, there's 1 there. Hello, Baldy. It's behind your... Oh, yeah. No, that's a baseball cap. There wasn't 1 in here. Oh, there. Hello. That's a look. I'm sorry. We got to go. Right, lock doors. Right, Danes Court. Deeply dipping. Bubbles wobbles. Okay. I do like the noise of the 153 in this. Right. Slowly down. The only thing with this timetable is something I've just thought about. Obviously, saw the IETs running around. We got 170s running around. And there's 166s there. They're not available in this timetable. They're available in the standard timetable. I wonder if that's because I'm in on a pre-releasey versiony thing. They may appear. Why do birds suddenly appear every time? Right, what we'll do after this one, we'll have a little bit of pacer action. Then we'll do a proper nighttime run. And then we'll do some snow. Your ears are bleeding. You want to go to the doctors and get that sorted out. This has got no livery either. I think that's what the X... I think it's because I've picked the version without the livery. Alright, Michael, how's it going? You having a good day, Mike? Or would you like a hug? Oh, Tony's gone on Northern. Would you like a hug? Help. Somebody help. Oh, that's a lot of brakes. That's a lot of brakes. That's a lot of. It's fine. Three of the doors are on the platform. I don't know why Tony went on Northern then. It's my sixth. That's because Liam mentioned Northern. Not paying that much for a bloody train ticket. I can get a bloody house for that up here. Wait until 7:38. Seriously, what's wrong with me? If anybody knows, can I be diagnosed? I think the 3 people that have agreed to spend New Year's Eve with me are now regretting their decision. Right, locking doors. What's right with there? There is that. Right, Fairwater. In future, please do no talking streams. What, go back to my first OMSI video where I just didn't talk. Is it OMSI or one of the Euro Truck ones where I just drove? I just do that. They'd probably do better on YouTube. Oh, you wait. Some of the stuff that's coming up that I've recorded over the last couple of weeks, there's some really random videos out there. Problem is, I've done so many, I can't remember them. Right. Fairwater is the next stop. If you're getting off at Fairwater, then can I recommend you get off? If you're staying on, then don't get off. Can you retract? Yes, you can. It's not too late to change your mind. Now, we got announcey things. No. Why is it only the paint set that's got announcements? Oh, hello. Hang on. That's braking. Oh yeah, me, Trent and Ty. Oh no. I just won't bother. I'll go away for the New Year. Yeah, no, that's fine. Again, 3 of the doors are on the platform. If you're good at jumping, you could get off this first one. You could probably jump across to the platform. You'll be fine. I need to check our livery now then to see if the other livery is, because this is obviously X Arriva, isn't it? So they've just peeled off the Arriva bit. Wheelchairs can't jump. There's a door at the other end of the bloody carriage, isn't there? They get off that one. Or just go to the next station and hope that we stop. One Grand Park. Sounds like a film with Jackie Chan in it. Right, we're going all the way around to... Where are we going? Corriton. They're in the wheelchair because they've been driven by Steve before. I ended up watching a video last night, which was actually quite interesting. It was someone who unfortunately lost their arm in an accident and was trying to find a controller that they could use with one hand. And people tried like an Xbox controller and adapting it, but what he ended up with, which was quite a neat idea, was a mouse. So imagine one of those mice that you're supposed to use so it's on its side basically, so your hand stays the right way round, but within the grip of the mouse were buttons and a thumbstick. So you use the mouse like a mouse by moving it around, and then you've got on your thumb, you've got a thumbstick, and then where your fingers are, instead of mouse buttons, there are like the WA, the XY thingy buttons. It's actually really interesting. Are we going to Keith this time? You've been waiting for 35 minutes since the last train gave false information. We go at Keith low level, I think. You can walk from Keith low level, which is what he was, to Keith high level. Thumbing my ball. Well, not since this morning. Right, Ninian Park is next. Are we going to Keith? Cardiff Central. Cardiff Queen Street. Keith Low Level. Ty Glass. Birch Grove. Ribena. Whitchurch and Carditon. That's where we're going. Those places. Probably offended a load of Welsh people. Ah well. What are they going to do? Attack me with a leak? Welshie? I don't know. He hasn't been around for a while. People's lives change and happen. Well, they do, and that's fine. Right, I've got to say, I prefer the fact that well, I'll finish this sentence, bear with me. I prefer that the Pacer has announcements compared to the non-announcements in these. Right, the only downside to going to Corriton is we're going to have to come back. No, we'll go back to the menu when we get to Corriton. And then maybe we'll do a Pacer from Corriton at night. I hope someone's keeping track of the places we've been. We've done Kogan. We've done Rada. We're going to Corriton. So we've got Keith High Level. And the other one. The Cardiff Bay. We need to go to Cardiff Bay. I want to get myself back on the dating sites next year. I'm going to suggest that as a date. Cardiff. And walk round the bay. Beep, 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 beep. Yeah, so I reckon this is an Arriva, ex-Arriva livery, which is what the ex-Arriva for Wales, whatever it was. So they've just peeled off the Arriva bit, and you haven't yet stuck on it a Transport for Wales. First time we went to Barry Island, we were in a Northern 150. Yeah, bloody Northern it were. Because apparently the one that was running down there had caught fire or something. Probably been set fire to. Over 60s dating has good reviews. Not there yet. Bloody Northerners. Thank you. What's that saying? The way you show admiration for someone is to constantly dig at them. It's like the old thing about, punching someone on the arm when you really like them when you're at school and stuff. Because you haven't got the guts to tell them. Just saying. Right, so round past the yard. Past the Pacers. All sat there running. We all think you're lovely. Hang on, last night you were telling me I should just stream for like an hour a month. Now you're telling me I should stream and not talk. Back here again. There's the stadium again. Or at least right. So Michael can get off at Heath low level, and then walk to Heath high level. It's close enough. It's an out of station interchange, wherever it's called. Stadium. How many times are we gonna? It's like the day I spent at station bashing, where it's called, ticking off train stations in the Birmingham area. I'd lost count the amount of times we went through bloody New Street station. Oh, there's New Street again. We're back here. You should stream, but let one of us talk. It's been a while since someone's been here on a stream. That there is a plan. No one's been here for 6 months. It's been great. Is that Didcot Town Stadium? No, but the Bergen Wanderers are the ones that play there. Why do you think I'm scared of giving Tiger my address? Come back from Tesco's one morning, there'll be a dingbat stood at my doorstep going, "Hi." Right, Cardiff Central. So where are we going? Corriton. Right, so an early morning run. What we'll do then is we'll go change to a pacer, because we've got to do a pacer run, haven't we? You know the number. It's only because I said something in bingo. Ah, but that could have been either side, see? Going back to Radda. No, we go to Corriton now. Hang on, have I got the same door number as you? That'd be scary. It's got an SN postcode. Yeah, it has got an SN postcode. So has, like, Trowbridge. Wait until 7:51. I'm not going to go Baldy spotting. Let's go station spotting. That one. Right. Yup. So we got a 150 down there. We got nothing for London in over here. That reminds me of Swindon's building, this one. That's us. And we got a pacer down there. So quite empty at 10 to 8 on a whatever weekday morning this is. We shall wait another minute before we make our way around to Corriton. Yeah, then we go back to the menu, jump in a pacer, do a nighttime run from Corriton back to here. And let's look at the map. Right. So, a needle pulling thread. Right, where did we start? We started down here, didn't we? Did we? No, we haven't done Penarth. We started at Cogan. So we've done Cogan to Radda. We're now doing Radda round to Corriton. So we've got to do Keith high level, Cardiff Bay, Penarth. Right, lock doors. Someone remember that. And we've done all the points of the map. Right, Cardiff Queen Street is next, it is. Oh yeah, for those of you, well the three of you, maybe, that watch my YouTube stuff, there's a video going out on YouTube this Friday that is either going to get people going, ooh, or you're going to go, no. I'm hoping it's the former. So I'm going to be intrigued on Friday. All right, up to Queen Street. Yeah, you know what it is, Trent. Now, I'm not saying anything. I'm not saying anything, Nico. We can't talk about what I showed you. That was done in confidence. Just to see if you'd seen a rash like that. Oh yeah, Tiger. If you're going to watch me on OnlyFans, don't use the name Tiger is horny, because it's a bit of a giveaway. It's right. No one's watching on YouTube at this point. It's fine. Right, we have a red after Queen Street. I think the first time we did this, I don't know why, we walked between Cardiff Central and Cardiff Queen Street rather than get like the 34 So Horny Verrigan. That's an interesting name. Yeah, I don't know why we walked it from Cardiff Central to Cardiff's Queen Street, because then I think we came back then and was like, hang on a minute, the trains, I thought it might be one of the situations like in Birmingham, Bergen, and that's someone that doesn't eat meat. I thought it might be situations like some of the Birmingham stations where you can't easily get a train from one of the stations to another, but no, they do, they trundle through. So I don't know why. A Nigerian, is that someone, is that a vegetarian that comes from Nigeria? You're right, I'm a vegetarian, I'm from Nigeria, I am. Originally from Warsaw. Oh, what's wrong with me? Oh, God. It's fine. And you wonder why I'm single. Okay, right, we've got to wait till 7:56. Originally from Wolverhampton. My name's Colin. I'm a Jedi. It's only Tuesday. It is. You wait till Christmas. If I'm this happy now, I've got 2 weeks off work. I'm going to be so chilled and so random. Or maybe not on the 20th. That's just going to be a nightmare of a day if I stop taking my meds. Actually, I didn't even take many hay fever tablets last year. I didn't really suffer. You spelled Jedi wrong there. I didn't really suffer with hay fever last year. Been off the antidepressants for about 2 years now. That probably explains a lot. Yes, Jedi. Not a Geddy. Colin with 2 L's. Oi, my name's Colin with 2 L's. I'm a Geddy, I am. That's Colin with 2 L's and an N. Right, locking doors. I can finally get out of here. It's a Nigerian Teddy. No, Teddy from Ghana. Right, let's go. Right, right, Michael, you can get off now. We're going to Heath low level. go. Yeah, dear Michael. Michael can get out, finally. Good riddance. Right, we'll make our way round to Corriton, then we'll start at Corriton, and then see from Corriton you can only come back to Queen Street. I suppose then we could do Queen Street to Cardiff Bay, back to Queen Street, then see if we can get down to Penarth. So is this an actual unit? Has anybody ever checked these things? Is 153327 an actual Transport for Wales 153? Or have they just made these numbers up? I've never actually looked to see if it's an actual unit. I'm guessing it would have been from the wherever they took photos of and things. It's probably been scrapped. It's probably like corned beef tins now. See, this sounds better than a 150. 153332 is a thing. It's not quite the same as 153337, is it? It's like 5 away. Boop. See, this is where when we had Keith here, he would have told us where it is, where it's gone, what depot it started at this morning, what the driver had for breakfast. We've got a red, which I'm guessing means we're waiting for something to come out the main line. A 15337 was part of the ScotRail fleet. Hornby produced a model of a specific unit, ScotRail Highland. Also, it's in Scotland now. Comes up as a Hornby model. So I'm guessing in 2019 then, it was probably in Wales. Imagine the poor bugger that had to take it up there. Right, Fred, job for you today. What's that then? Take that to Scotland. Wait, what? Sorry, what now? You want me to go from Wales to Scotland in a 153? Don't get excited, there was a bee in Hornby. Bruce Horney in the range. Right, round to Heath low level, where Michael can finally get off. Not in that way. Decided today, by the way, if anybody concerned, which no one is, won't be streaming on New Year's Eve. So if you're all, thinking about making plans for Nigel, we're only making plans for Nigel. They were a Swindon band. 156 pound. Unit 153337 is currently operational with Transport for Wales. These units have been the subject to refurbishment and active travel conversions by TFW, which involved adding space to up to 10 bicycles. Hang on, you just said it was in Scotland. No. Well, probably, because I'm going to have Tiger, Nico and Trent here. Well, find out, man. God, you can't get the viewers these days, can you? You say I'm incompetent. A subtle XTC reference. Exactly. Well, Swindon band. Not what else that come. Diana Dawes. What else comes to Swindon? Diana Dawes, XTC. Who was the one that used to host Nevermind the Buzzcocks? Mark Lamar, he was from Swindon, and Billy Piper. Julian Clary's parents live in Swindon. Because my dad used to work with Julian Clary's dad. Desmond Morris, really? Right, so there we go, Michael. There you go. There's Heath High Level. I'm sure you can walk from there to there. It's not that far. Although he couldn't walk to the Railway Museum. Right, lock doors. After an hour, Steve will have enough of us. That's why I said today, right, what time are you arriving? And when are you going? Right, Tyglass Station. I think last year I had the purple one for like 5 days, did I? 3 days? 4 days, something like that. He didn't want to go home. He wanted to stay for New Year. Oh, how that changed. They're expected to run till 2030. Well, these are newer, aren't they, than the 153s? 150s, rather. Who were back at work on the Friday. Ha ha. You're staying for the rest of the journey, get cosy with the driver. Or you're going to go and sit over there. Yeah, I don't think so. We're having an evening playing Scotland Yard and probably some frustration. There was a moment where I thought, do I stream it? Like we did. Did we do it last? No, it wasn't last year, was it? It was the year, well, the summer last year, where we streamed us playing board games. But I don't think many people watched. It wasn't that exciting. Desmond Morris is still alive. Oh, fair play. I bet I don't live in Swindon anymore. I remember it used to be a shopping... Well, before they remodeled it, there was the Brunel Shopping Centre in Swindon. They used to go down like a little spiral ramp to go out the car park at the back. And there was a big mural of Diana Dawes on the wall. I didn't know who Diana Dawes was or what she did. Right, we've arrived at Tyglass Station. So yeah, we'll come back along here in a pacer when we've got to Corriton, but we'll do a night run. There's a statue at Shore Ridge. I don't go over there. Why would I go over there? I don't venture to that side of town. I used to. My brother used to live over there. Right. He lives in Ireland now. No idea what I'm famous for. I'm sure there'd be some achievement. Oh, I won't have a gravestone because I'm being cremated, but I'm sure there'll be some words said at my cremation. Thank you. See what I said earlier on about when you admire someone secretly but are scared to tell them. You do nothing but knock them. I'm sure I'll have some achievement for my life. I've achieved things. Always cared for other people more than he cared for himself. Some say that's a downside. I don't think I'm famous for being that, Michael. I think random. I've always been quite random. But I think it's got worse. You may have noticed. Right, Ribena is next. Yeah, that's why I'm loved. You just never know what's going to happen. The last 6 months has got worse. Yeah, I wonder why. Spending more time on my own. That's probably what it is. No, we had this conversation at work today. Someone had to arrange a meeting with someone for last Friday. And I said, are you Doctor Who? He said, I don't think so. I haven't got a long scarf or an assistant. I said, or a TARDIS or 3 nipples. He went, I thought it was Scaramanda that had 3 nipples.
Keep up the good work. Regards, Barry.
How very formal of Barry. Thank you, Barry. 40 months. It's very, very formal. But it was Doctor Who hasn't got 3 nipples. Doctor Who got 2 hearts. But Scaramanda has got 3 nipples. And there's someone else in another show that's got 3 nipples. Yes, that's very formal. I'm expecting Barry to do one. Mr. Chester, I enjoy your content. You bring a certain something to my life. I thank you very much. Regards, Barry. You've never watched it. I'm going to say something now. I might regret this. Me and you need to watch some stuff together, Tiger. Peter Griffin. No, that's what Richard looks like. Hang on, has Peter Griffin got 3 nipples? Possibly. Thanks for the commitment there. Jesus Christ, you try and wave a bloody olive branch at someone. Penis. Why are you putting penis? He hasn't got 3 of those. So Scaramander's got 3 nipples. You're saying Peter Griffin's got 3 nipples. Hang on, wasn't it something like Joey from Friends? It's someone in one of the sitcoms has also got 3 nipples. I'm sure it was something. Okay, someone needs to Google it. Chandler. Was it Chandler with 3 nipples? I loved Friends. I had them all on DVD. Yeah, thank you, Barry. It's awesome when someone is quiet, unlike you, most of you annoying gits, but just actually does enjoy the streams. It is quite nice. Mark Wahlberg, Harry Styles, Lily Allen and Carrie Underwood. Okay. Well, nothing's changed in the 6 months you've been gone then, Dorset, has it? Or 5 months, wherever it's been. Right, we arrived. Fjord Allen is this way, apparently. Alan Ford. Isn't that a car dealer? On the sign on the left there. I remember first time I said this before, I think. Went up to Birmingham. He spent a lot of time there as a youth. And my nephew said, do you want to come down the Ford? So what should we do? Let's go down the Ford. Okay, I was thinking, oh, car dealer. No, I like a few cars. No. A road with a river running through it. That was disappointing. Right, Corriton's next. Yes, it is nice to have Dorset back after tonight. I don't think he'll be back again. What if anybody else will make a return? Christmas and all that. Time for forgiveness amongst people. Wonder if we see any familiar faces reappear this year. Right, so when we get to Corriton, we're going to go back to the menu. We're going to go into a pacer because we haven't been in one tonight yet. And we're going to leave Corriton. We've still got to get to Penarth. And we've got to get to Cardiff Bay. Aston will reappear at some point, I should imagine. He normally does. At least we get some announcements in the pacer. And we'll do a late night run. Aston Steve's ex. He keeps inviting me out for a date. He's not scared of me. Keep turning him down. Keep threatening to come round here and fix me cupboard doors. Beep, 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 beep. I only watched the Muppet Christmas Carol for the first time last year, didn't I? That was oddly enjoyable. Is that euphemism? No. I sent you a picture of my cupboard doors are like wonky. And one of them you have to shut one door and they lean against each other because they're not lined up, and like no one knows how a cupboard door hinge works. There's like 25 different screws that go in and out and backwards and forward. I've just ended up with a gap. Right. Now I don't return to free roam, do I? No, don't do. Okay, right. So pace the time then. I will do this again soon as well. And we'll do some Long Island row your boat. The Tuesday before Christmas, so the 23rd of December, I will be doing. If I can find it. Where is? Hang on, is it gone? What? There, the Holiday Express. I will be doing this again. There's no timetable, but we will be doing the Holiday Express, going through the storylines again, and having some fun with some long trains. So we'll be doing that on the 23rd. We've got some different trains trying out. We can try Thomas on there now. So that will be 23rd of December. That's going out on YouTube then, I think, on New Year's Eve, from memory. Right, pace of time. And we will do a late one. Where do we finish up? Corrigan. There you go. Right, Corrigan to Cardiff Central. Perfect. So let's do that. 25th November, 10:45. That is going to be Ducking Fark. Yeah, the reason is, I looked at it this morning, Barry. I thought I got to put a lot of effort in to do the quiz. And I looked at the amount of people that we've got that have got access or are likely to join a quiz, and chances of getting 10 of those people into a quiz is going to be slim. So, you know, putting all the effort in to write like 125 questions and then to find out on the day that we've only got 5 of us, not ideal. Right, unlock doors. Can I turn the cab light off? Because I don't want a cab light on. Destination light, I want that on. Cab light. Oh, it is off. Oh god, that's bright in here, isn't it? Oh, I'll get nicer lights in the station. I say it's bright. It's the lights on the platform. Right, there we go. Night lights are on. So a dark run then. Back to Cardiff Central. Hang on. Oh, we haven't left yet. God, imagine these services. I've been on a couple of late night services. Just full of drunk people. Hang on, is it full? Why is Track IR freaking out? Yeah, we've got people standing, look. We can't get on. Sorry, you're full. In the valleys. Oh, God, you imagine them all drunk on cheap cider and vodka. So one advantage of driving a train, I suppose, as opposed to driving a bus. The guard can just hide at the back of this in the rear cab. The driver stays in the front cab. And the only thing they've got to worry about is people throwing up, and then the cleaners deal with that. Right, lock the doors. Oh, hang on, buzz.
We will shortly be arriving at Whitchurch.
Right, the dark run then. They get to be a while before they get the next train back here. Oh yeah, I think it's rather oddly, I quite like a packed train in London. There's something about like having to squeeze onto the tube or the Elizabeth line or DLR. But because you know you're only on it a few minutes and then you're off. He sounds happy. Yeah, he does. Oh, he's working at 11:15, isn't he? That's dark. Oh, we had that coming back from somewhere one late night where someone threw up at the other end of the carriage and you could just smell it. It was like, yeah, we had to move.
The next station stop is Whitchurch.
The lighting does look good in this at night, though. Yeah, I wonder how long it'll be before you get single operator trains where the driver will do it all. It's like you dimwits that dispatch trains. How long before you're redundant? Because you don't get it on London Underground. The door's shut and off the train goes. There's no one on the platform. The driver keeps an eye on making sure people are standing clear of the doors. Yeah. Oh, hang on. Buzz. Oh, no. There we go. 2 buzzes. Yo, why the train ticket's so expensive? Pay for you to stand there waving your stick about. Fares are freezing in January.
Next stop is
Yeah, we'll see.
Ribena.
The next stop is Ribena. I was young, it was dark. He said his name was Susan. I thought that's where he was keeping his lunch. I still can't believe that was 8 years ago. Oh my god. Yeah, you can get off there, it's fine. Just about. I wonder if I'll still be... No, I won't be doing this when that gets to 10 years. I can't. I didn't think I'd be doing this when I get... I don't know. I might not be doing this when I get to 10 years in March. You was young and innocent back then. You were. Now look. Oh, hang on. Buzz. Right, so we've still got to get down to Penarth. And we've got to do Cardiff Bay. Pinas, one of Pina's many names. It's like Ed. Ed's had lots of names. At least Tiger's only going to have one. Pat ain't too bad either.
Will shortly be arriving at.
Well, it's one of those first impressions things, isn't it? I said, saw you from above the bridge at Doncaster, and it looks like bloody Postman Pat. And that was it. So the purple one got named Purple One on day one because he claimed his phone was water damaged, had a purple screen. Yeah, he had a purple hoodie on and a purple t-shirt on. I don't think he's ever going to go anywhere near one of those, Connor. I do like the lighting. Okay, it's not dark. You shouldn't be called Bubbles as you don't look like it, really. Right.
The next stop is T-Glass.
T-Glass. Right, so we're taking this to Cardiff Central. You just watched the Susan clip. I sound different. Different microphone back then. I don't even think I had the mixing desk then either. I probably still got that mic. Was he more camp? No. I hadn't come out then. Doors opening. It was odd hearing Noz's voice as well. Yeah, I don't know who was in that. Chaos was in that. He applied for the bus company a few months ago, so he's still around. Obviously Gaz, he's in America now with family. I'm guessing married. I know he's got a kid now. Larwood, was Larwood in that? I don't know when Tony appeared. Well, yeah. The best one was Paul last year when we were down there with the shitting couple and Margaret, Brian and Margaret with the slippers. I was just, I was relaxed because I was away. And sometimes, believe it or not, I do hold back on the streams. We don't have Larwood anymore. No, Larwood's he's still in the Discord. But yes, people's lives change. Right, Keith low level is the next one then. Jamie. God blimey. Yeah, and Tux was awesome. He's the one that got me doing this. He's also the one that came up with the a bonus to arrive alive. Because he was running the Google Plus group that I joined with the Assetto Corsa thing, but I was no friends, bored, looking for something to do. He was a really, really nice guy. But again, ended up doing the old iRacing thing and went off down that route. Oh, has anyone seen, by the way, it's published by Giants, isn't it? They're the new racing game that's out today. Yeah, Project Motor Racing. I haven't watched any trailers of it yet. Oh, is it expensive? Eek, that's expensive. And it wasn't many tracks either, from what I read on the reviews. Yeah, I think they're trying to diversify, aren't they, away from the whole farm thing. I really want to do a racing game. I love racing games. I want to find a racing game with some track racing with multiple cars. I want, like, Gran Turismo. There was rumours that Gran Turismo was coming out on PC at some point. But that hasn't happened. So that's the sort of thing I want. Something you can, you know, drive a Renault Clio around a track. Or, you know, up to BMW M car or something. I'm not interested in the flipping Le Mans cars or Formula 1 cars. You can have some awesome fun with a mid-powered car on a track into multiplayer racing. Right, Cardiff Queen Street.
We will shortly be arriving at Cardiff Queen Street.
I watched a video the other day about someone that did a game for the VIC 20. And he was talking about old classic games. The one, I nearly bought it. I've got a version of it that we were going to do in multiplayer, but the original version, it's one of those you've got to be in the room and, you know, no one comes here, was Worms. I remember playing Worms on the Mega Drive with, like, I think it had 8 players from memory. And you just hand the control. We have like 2 controllers, and you just hand the controllers around. And oh my god, that was an amazing game. Yeah, I probably won't bother with Project Racing. What I would like to do, if I can find a good enough version of it, I would love to do Lemmings, the original Lemmings. Because I played that a lot on the PlayStation Portable from memory. My mum used to play that. She had a little, well, actually the telly's still in my spare room. A little TV sat up next to her, and she used to sit and play Lemmings. She was really good at it as well. And that's just a game, that's something that I'd love to get one of the millennials to play. Because it's extremely addictive and extremely simple. I think I put a video out a few years ago looking at retro games. I think I put one out on Manic Miner, where I did the first level of Manic Miner, and then realised how bloody difficult it was. So yeah, I did talk about firing up the Xbox 360, so I got loads of 360 games. Right, Cardiff Queen Street.
The next stop is Cardiff Queen Street.
Right, so what we want is we want to get to Cardiff Central, and we want to get a Penarth service then. So we'll have to we'll look at the map when we get to Queen Street and see where the Penarth services go to. So then we can see which one we can get. So then if we can get Penarth done and get back, then all we've got to do is Cardiff Bay. And then we've done all the extremities. I'd love to do some Forza 4 again. But again, we haven't got the people for it anymore. which is why doing things like repo and stuff has been awesome. Ain't much out of Penarth. Well, we just want to get into Penarth because that's one of the little bits, one of the end bits. It does look good as you're coming into the station. Oh, what if we could do a nighttime one in the snow? That'd look quite good. I think I've got one of those things somewhere that plugs into your TV. I think it's downstairs. Again, like Trent last year gave me his Wii. Not in that sense. And I remember when I was with my ex, took the Wii to there for Christmas. And me, her and her parents, pretty much, I think I was there for like the whole week. Every day it was like, you're not going home, are you? You I'll stay tonight. And I got our old man really drunk. It was funny. Anyway, every night we were just playing Wii tennis and Wii bowling. And that was just so much fun. There is all the Wii bits as well. Things up, my living room isn't really set up for it. Oh God, Games Master with Patrick Moore. Yes, I remember that.
We will shortly be arriving at Cardiff Central.
There's not much gap.
Where this train terminates.
There's not much gap between my sofa and my TV, so I haven't really got the room. I suppose you could use. You could rig it up to a monitor, I suppose, couldn't you? Rig it up to like a 27-inch monitor. No, Barry Island's not on this. Personally, I wish they'd have put Barry Island, the Barry Island extension on this, so through down through the docks, and not done the Corriton branch, because the Corriton branch was a last-minute thing. I don't really play any console. I've got so many console games. I don't really play any. That'd be a good weekend. Just firing up some of the old retro Xbox 360 games. So I've got all the shooting games. That's something we talked about doing, was getting like Call of Duty and just doing a closed match on Call of Duty. I remember on one of them, there's a map called Rust, I think it was. Yeah, it stops at Penarth. And used to have so much fun with just like 4 of us running around trying to kill each other. Yes, I know it's the red. Must do some open TTD as well. That was on my shortlist for Christmas. Was a bit of open TTD. I haven't done that for a few years. That's good fun. The only problem with that is the streamer only watches me. All these people now probably all wanting well, you got a toilet on board, didn't they? Probably all wanting a Wii. Right, what are we waiting for? So we're there. There's a train on our platform. That's going to Penarth. So you got to wait for that to depart before we can go in. Used to love Driver. I think I've got that. I need to have a clear out. There's a cupboard in it, a built-in cupboard in this room. That's got so many original PC games in. I've got Microsoft Train Simulator on disc, and so many original PC games, PS1 games, PS2 games, PS3 games. I've got Xbox 360 games. I've got so many games. I think just going through them, my excitement for doing something like that and just doing like a top-down camera and me just going through my old games and talking them, I probably get just as excited for that as I used to for the entertainment streams, and then that'd go down like a lead balloon. There's a Baldy. Hello, Baldy. So we're late. Has that train left yet? So I don't know what time it's due to leave. We could be sat here for hours waiting for that Penarth service to go. Hang on, Penarth, 23:12. That's due to depart. I've got 6 minutes, yeah? So that's going to sit there. So we got to sit here for 6 minutes. Wow, that... We weren't even late either. That can't be right. Yeah, the 2p99. That's what that is. 2p99, yeah. Aberdare to Penarth. So yeah, it departs at 23:12. Platform 6 has got that one going in. Hang on, well, we need to go to Penarth, don't we? Because we haven't been to Penarth yet. Right, I have a plan. Goodbye. Right. Easy. Okay. Yeah, I would have been diverted to another platform in reality. Right. So what we want now is this what a professional would do? I am a professional. So yes, this is what a professional would do. Hang on, which one was it? That's the Carmarthen. Was it this one? That's the 23:16. No, it's here. Penarth. There we go. So this is one we want then. Out. Okay, no, it's all fine. This gets us to Penarth then. Right, okay. Lights, day. Okay, is my thing in? Keys on. Reversing forward. Okay. So now we've got to wait to 23. Out. Yeah, you, get out. Tomorrow night, by the way, back with something I haven't done for a couple of years. No, not that. No. Sensible. Truck and logistics sim tomorrow. Fired it up at the weekend, and it's improved a lot. So going to be doing that tomorrow night. Thursday night back in Omsey doing some driving for the bus company. I don't know what map. And Friday night we'll be here looking at the new map for ETS2, Nordic Horizons. Going to be in Ascania again, but with a low loader trailer. Saturday night we'll be here with something multiplayer. I'm not sure what yet, unless I'm fed up with everybody on Friday night. And then Sunday lunchtime back on the farm doing the farming type thing. That's getting a bit froggy now. Right, so take this down to Penarth, which is down there. Yeah, Penarth. Then is all we've got to do is do Cardiff Bay, which is down here. So what we'll do is we'll go down to Penarth, then we'll spawn back into Queen Street. We'll make it snowy, and we'll do a snowy run down to Cardiff Bay. Because by the time we actually get down to Penarth, your dunk, my. Oh yeah! Speaking of biscuits, thanks to Colin, £2.50 I paid for those chocolate-covered custard creams, and I thought, okay, they're fine. It's £2.50. Okay, 6 biscuits. That's what you got. 6 biscuits for £2.50. And it reminded me of those expensive biscuit tins you get that people give you or whatever, and you've got about 12 biscuits in it because it's all plastic. It was just a chunk of chocolate. Wait and see, Barry. Right, let's go to Grangetown then. They were. You get a whole pack of custard creams for the cost of 1 biscuit. £40 odd a biscuit. Yeah. Saves you buying any. Tight ass. Yeah, now see, I'm an advocate of cheap biscuits. Just using me as a guinea pig, thank you. Cheap custard creams, they all taste the same. I like an own brand chocolate digestive, because generally they're smaller and you can dip them in your tea. I like an own brand bourbon. Tesco's Garibaldi biscuits, yes please. So yeah, I'm a fan of own brand biscuits. You had your first festive lunch today? My firm's going out for a Christmas curry. My boss was going around the other day trying to encourage people in the office to go. Didn't ask me because she knew my answer would be no. I blamed our ex-colleague last year. They said, I can't, I got company for the weekend. Oh, okay. They went, bring him along. No. You love fig rolls. God, I've had fig rolls for years. I think we're going out for a team breakfast. We did that last year. In that last week. I think it's the last day. So that the Friday the 19th. And we're going out for a team breakfast. So technically I could not have a Christmas meal this year, because I won't be doing one Christmas Day. That's definitely a bit froggy. Yeah, we did go for a steak. Supplier took us out. God, this does look good. I bought pigs in blankets last year with an aim to do them on Boxing Day and do a load of nibbles. I don't think we didn't go out on Boxing Day last year. But I didn't. I ended up throwing them away in about March. Oh God, that is tight. When I worked for Southern Electric years ago, we went for a Christmas lunch because there was a social club downstairs. We went for a Christmas lunch, and I got so drunk on the first year that the second year they said to me, take the afternoon off after the Christmas lunch and go home. You're young, you don't know your limits, do you? Where's my thing?
We will shortly be arriving at Grangetown.
I lost my thing. It's okay, I found it again. Not used to fumbling around in the dark for it. In the dark. Horny. I am. No. Nope, not saying it. Always. Alright. Making our way down to Penarth. Then we'll go back to Queen Street. Well, I think... Do we go daytime snow or nighttime snow? Hello. No one's going to be watching on YouTube an hour and 49 minutes in. Oh yeah, Nico doesn't get the Sainsbury's discount card now. A celiac? What the hell's a celiac? Oh, gluten-free. I just can't wait for Nico to see the prices in Germany or in Amsterdam. He won't be wandering into a supermarket there and coming out with a carrier bag full of food. That weekend's going to be just full on. Yeah, he won't understand euros. Yeah, I got to change my card as well because Barclays charge me for using my card abroad. So it's costing me like 3% or 4% for every transaction. I need to check, see where I get charged it on my credit card. If I don't, I'll use that and then just pay that off. The next stop is Dingle Road by iPet. God, this does seem good at night, doesn't it? Nighttime and fog. €3 for a Mars bar. Thing is, we're only going to be getting... We're going to go to the M place on the Friday night for food. We'll find somewhere on the way to Wuppertal on the Saturday for breakfast. And then it'll be lunch in Wuppertal. And then I think the idea is they're going back to Cologne on the way back. So it'll be an evening meal in Cologne. And then the Sunday we're going to Amsterdam. So you just got to be prepared to pay touristy prices, haven't you? That's definitely foggy. I think I need to do more of these night routes on some other lines to see how good they are. I wouldn't want to do a high speed like middle of the countryside route at night, but I think some of the town ones would be quite cool. Maybe start mixing it up on the streams. Yeah, I think the fog helps. Well, it shows the route off, I suppose. Maybe I should be doing that as an ambassador. There's a sale on currently in there. It's a Black Friday sale. There's some routes on offer currently. It is currently on sale. There we go. It's a brilliant route, even without the Pacer. Is Birmingham to Crewe on sale? I don't know. I did get an email. Yeah, $12.99 for the Pacer add-on. That's not bad. Again, I think the Pacer suits the route as well. I really must come down here again. It's only an hour away.
We will shortly be arriving at Dingle Road.
Right, Dingle Road. Only 3 minutes late. Right, Dingle Road, then it should be Penarth. So it's handy that stop. Could we still, well, we wouldn't, because that was what 12 minutes past is left. So that other poor train, we just got off. Yeah, sorry, passengers, I got a train to catch. There we go. 17.99. It's a brilliant route. It really is. Okay, they're not long routes. You know, 40 minutes is the longest one, Radda to Corriton. But I just like the fact that you've got this, like, just simple cross-city network. Yeah, the Pacer add-ons, $12.99. I think you do get more layering with the original one. Again, I am on the pre-release version still, so there might be some more layering coming to this version. Hopefully there is. There's going to be another sale. I'm sure there'll be something over Christmas as well. Right. We have arrived at Penarth. Right, now what we'll do is we'll go back to Queen Street and we'll do a snowy run down to Cardiff Bay. Maybe in a 153 or something. Let's have a look. Okay, right. Back to reality. Nope. I don't know what the next route is. I didn't really pay much attention. I'm good, aren't I? To the road map. I can't remember what else was out in the 3 months. So I reckon we'll certainly get something else before Christmas. Because there's generally something monthly. Right, let's do 153. A train line to somewhere. You're good, aren't you? Yes, him. Right, so we want to go... Cardiff Central to Rada. Is that not... They not got these down then? Is it only the Pacer that's going down to the bay? Oh, that's annoying. Yeah. There will be a December roadmap, yeah. There's one a month. Island, Pontefract, Cardiff Central, Cardiff Canton. Oh, I wanted to... Okay, no, it might have to be a... No, okay, it has to be a Pacer to the bay then, isn't it? Everything seems to happen at once. Yeah, that's... Right. Cardiff Bay to Cardiff Queen Street. We want... why are they all going one way? Why is there no trains going to the bay? What? Is it me? They're all just going from Cardiff Bay to Cardiff Queen Street. There's nothing going from Cardiff Queen Street to Cardiff Bay. Well, there you go. There's one. Cardiff Queen Street to Cardiff Bay. How bizarre. Right. Custom weather. Snow. Let's do a snowy one then. Queen Street to the bay. Oh, doesn't it look pretty? Pretty in the snow. See, that looks so cool with the snow on top as well. Look. That's where you can't deny that it looks good. How could you play Train Sim Classic? How? You can't. You just can't. Reminds me of the Edinburgh to London. Do you want to build a snowman? I bet you've seen that, haven't you, Tiger? Because you being camp and all. I don't know if I'd have the energy to build a snowman. No, to do one of those long trips again. You've seen some of it in school. Yeah, you got the poster on the wall, haven't you? I need some artwork. I was chatting to someone at work about this. So, oh God, now, no, I'm not going to share it. Sod you. I was going to. I watched a video last night. Someone I follow on the YouTubes. He's a guy that does lots of like machinery content in America. He dug up someone's drain for him and tried to sort a blockage out, and he then came back at the end of the video and said this couple did a remodel of their basement, and they took me down there and have said that I can come back and film their basement. And I was thinking, okay, holy crap. It was like, that's your basement? We're walking in the air. But anyway, I'm not going to share in Discord because no one cares. But anyway, right. Cardiff Bay then. In the snow. See, this is where snow is quite nice to be out in, isn't it? That's the only time. See, I'm lucky. See, I listen to Planet Cock at work. So they don't really play any Christmas songs. And I've got Smooth Country on in the car currently. Radio 2 comes on when I wake up, but I literally just hear the news and get out of bed. And then I listen to Wiltshire, BBC Radio Wiltshire in the shower. So that's the only one that's likely to play Christmas songs. Right, so the trundle down to Cardiff Bay. Oh, I've always got music on. Literally, as soon as I walk through the front door, before I've taken my coat off, I get the Amazon device to play, to shuffle my favourites. So while I'm taking my coat off, taking my trainers off, doing my lunch, before I then do my tea, I've got music on. The only time I don't is like now after the stream, I go downstairs because I'll sit and watch YouTube and stuff. Yeah, the weekends I've always got it playing music for me. Yeah, I know the radio on. Well, I don't have the radio on at home. In the morning, the news comes on at 6, and I lay in bed, listen to the news. And as soon as they say the weather, I get out of bed, but the radio stays on. And then to get Michael excited, I walk downstairs with no clothes on, make a coffee, put my lunchbox in my rucksack, put my work phone on top of that, put it by the front door, come back upstairs, sit, scroll through my phone until the alarm goes off at 6:15, and then I go back downstairs and look at a cup of coffee for 20 minutes, drink that, and then at 6:39 precisely come back upstairs, shower, listen to BBC Radio Wiltshire, and then go downstairs and get dressed, go downstairs and sit and wait till 8 minutes past 7, and then leave the house. Not that I like routine or anything. Right, the long trip down to Cardiff Bay. Right, if I can shut it down, shut it all down. We'll do the turnaround and go back to Queen Street. I've got to do my bathroom this weekend. I managed to secure some new vinyl flooring for it, thanks to someone at work today. Offered to get someone to come down and fit it for me as well. I said, no, you're right. Right, unlock the doors. Okay. So that goes to off. Key to off. Lights to tail. And then we'll go free roam. Don't you buzz me. I'm buzzing the wrong end. Right, open the doors. Okay. Now I'll go and change ends. Yeah, probably, Michael. You, sod off. Thank you. Right. So, you on there. You on there. Open the window. Open the window. Alright. Lock doors. Right. Now you're buzzing again. Right, back to Queen Street. With loads of people still waiting on the platform. I know my rules say no bullying. Yes. Yeah, don't forget, if you're extremely bored over the Christmas period, we will be here. I'll be here twice a day. I know, sorry. With the exception of the 20th, because we've got our London thing. And Christmas Day and Boxing Day. I'll be here twice a day from the 21st all the way up till the 30th of December. And then won't be here New Year's Eve, but then I'll be back for the 1st, 2nd, 3rd and 4th. Hopefully no talking streams. I can arrange that, Michael, if you want. It's not a problem. Look, I can have Christmas off. It's fine. No streams for a fortnight. I'll go away somewhere. I'm sure I could probably book up and go to Fuerteventura for 2 weeks. What would you do then? You could admit that you missed me, for fuck's sake. Alright, 700 yuds. back to Queen Street. So that's the line that goes down there, back to Cardiff Central. So we go over the line that then runs out to Severn Valley Junction. See, that's what we need. We need the bit. We need. Things. What's the distance? It's not right. You know, Cardiff to Bristol isn't that far. Could you do Cardiff to Gloucester? Did we get to Keith High Level? We got to Keith Low Level. We nearly got round them all. It's fine. We got to Low Level. I blame the snow. Okay, fine. How's it your fault? Why is it not your fault? Okay, right. This is what we're going to do. This is how... Get out the bloody way. Get out of the way. I don't know if it's going to let me put something down here because of other things. This is the downside to having lots of stuff installed. I can hear a train. Ow. Right. Where are we? Hang on. Oh, there I am. Right. Okay, let's do this then. Oh, it's backwards. Hang on. There we go. That is cool. I imagine Thomas has got very little thunder in this cold. Come on in, Thomas. Let's see what you can do. I hope we see more from Thomas one day. I think the thing they did before was a success. It'd be brilliant to get some more of the engines. Not something you'd go back and do over and over again, but a good bit of fun. We do need Sodor. Yeah, that would be awesome. That's so good. Whoever's idea it was to animate the faces. Don't know why he's looking over there. Oh, no, we go. Well, at least we get to Keith high level. That's so good. I even like the fact they got the slack of the chain as well. That's modelled. The chain goes slack when you back off the power, and then goes tight again. I don't know if that's modelled actually on the coaches of most trains. I don't seem to notice it. I don't really put enough old coaches to be able to see if that is a thing. Right, here we go then. Heath high level. Objective complete. Oh. There we go. Hello, passengers. There we go. Well, we made it to Heath high level. So that's all the stations done then on the Cardiff network. 2 nights in a row. I'd call that a win. So 3 weeks' time, we've got the Holiday Express. Next week, not sure what we'll do next week. We'll have to see. And the week after as well. But then Holiday Express in 3 weeks' time. And then there will be more trains then between Christmas and New Year. And then starting all again in the new year. I may have to try and come up with some sort of plan for next year, because there's a lot of these routes that I don't do. There's so many of them that I don't look at that often, that I think going back and looking at them again would actually be interesting. some of the German routes are actually really good that I just don't do them. So maybe I do need to compile a list and start going back and look at some of the old ones. Problem is, Dovetail keep releasing new things, and then that sort of throws a spanner in the works. Yeah, that's the thing. They keep bringing out new content, which is great. So then I focus on that for a couple of streams, and then I think I won't be surprised, and I don't know, honestly I don't know, if we don't get something else before Christmas. So that means if that happens, then I'm going to have to jiggle around Christmas streams so plans that you make for the next few streams don't happen. But that's a good position to be in, really, isn't it? So there we go then. More trains back next Tuesday. Don't know with what yet. Next stream, though, tomorrow night. Truck and Logistics Sim, which is a great starting point for ETS2. We'll start out with a van, then we'll go to the pick-up-y thing, and then we'll move into the dumpery thing. There might be some new stuff that we haven't done before. So looking forward to doing that tomorrow. Something I've always wanted to do in multiplayer, but never have. But we'll see how tomorrow goes. Thursday, I'm gone yet, Trent. Thursday night, we're back in Omsey doing some bus driving. Friday night, the new DLC for ETS2 Nordic Horizons. Saturday night, we'll be here with something multiplayer, and then more farming back on Sunday. So thanks to you lot then for keeping me company for the last 2 and a bit hours. Enjoyed that one. You guys genuinely bring a joy to my evenings. I wouldn't do this if I didn't enjoy doing this, and you guys joining in, having a bit of fun and being part of the chat is what keeps me doing it. So thank you all. Tomorrow night, more mayhem will continue, and I'm really looking forward to the Christmas streams. Hopefully we do some fun stuff in multiplayer and some stuff we haven't done for a while in single player at lunchtimes. And yeah, there will be some Cards Against Humanity, some Uno, some bingo, lots of stuff you can join in with as well. But I won't be rushing back to British Railways, not anytime soon. So there we go. Thanks to you lot then. Thanks to Barry for resubscribing, and Stu for resubscribing earlier, and to Stu for the bits as well. Thank you indeed. I will be back tomorrow night then in Truck and Logistics Simulator. Until then, if you have been, thanks very much for watching. He talked to Jess as they drove along the winding roads. What a start to the day! I wonder why that blooming alarm clock didn't go off. We'll have to see if Ted can mend it.